Hello, my name is Arthi De Rosario. I'm a naturopath. I qualified from ACNT in Sydney in 2003. I then spent a bit of time traveling and came back and got married. And around about the time I got married, I became diabetic, type 2. We have a huge family history of it, and my brother had become diabetic at 19, type 2 as well. Um, the one thing I didn't do was use my qualification in herbal medicine and nutrition to manage my diabetes. Instead, I relied on the medical system. I panicked, um, which meant that I did whatever the doctors recommended and did not try to help myself. The good thing about this is that I got a very intimate knowledge of what it's like to be reliant on today's current medical system. It took me a really long time to start thinking for myself, because soon after I was diagnosed, I fell pregnant with my first child, and then a few years later with my second child, and I had to get onto insulin and could not get back off it again. Um, I have since then tried many different ways to start healing myself, because through taking pharmaceutical medication, I destroyed my gut, which meant that I started developing intolerances to all sorts of foods, and that even further limited the available nutrients that I could eat. I was born a vegetarian anyway, so meat was not really ever a part of my diet. And so once, as the kids got out of toddlerhood and I could think clearly for the first time, I did start experimenting and trying different diets and different food styles and different supplements. This series is about how to begin that change. No matter what your condition is, a lot of us tend to eat fairly badly or have our crutches, especially those of us who are emotional eaters like me. I Seeing a psychologist really helped me to identify my emotions, to figure out what my triggers are and how to manage them, because no matter how much dieting, exercise, or any of the normal calorie in, calorie out models I tried to help lose weight, it was not sustainable. I have before and after pictures that I will post on my website and blog, just to give you an example of how really bad it had to get and how hard I tried, especially considering that I was qualified with the information that I needed to live the best or healthiest life possible for myself. I had the qualification or the backing to be able to understand what nutrients I needed, what my body needed to function, and still I really struggled. So I'm hoping through including you in my journey, I would be able to be of some help in explaining which steps work for me and what doesn't work for me. And from the get-go, mindset, more than anything else, is the most important thing when you are trying to change your life for the better, when you are trying to be stronger or create an environment that is different from the one that you are currently in, because comfort zone is called a comfort zone for a very good reason. Thanks for listening.